presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner, and beside me is my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo here in the state of Arizona, getting set for a wonderful day of golf. The Grand Canyon is the site for the action today. And Frank, how about this golf course?
Amazing, Rich. From a design point of view, absolute genius. But if you're like me and suffer a little bit from vertigo, don't look down, because the cliffs all the way down to the Colorado River, well, it's an enormous drop-off. So ball that doesn't find the fairway, you'll be re-teeing.
In the fairway, shouldn't be more than 200 yards to the flagstick.
Should be safely on deck.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Oh, hello there. Really nice putt. This is the second hole. It is a par 3, some 285 yards, and Frank, you don't want to get lost there to the right.
Well, that's for sure. It looks like an old ruins of an old fort there. 285 yards, though, but we are at altitude, so we can take a little bit off for that. Plus, the green is some 36 feet below the level of the tee, so you can nearly take another club off of that. The two front bunkers, they really save you more than anything. And that green, as you can see, is a perfect circle.
Oh, looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
-1 in the early going. Everything's scary on this golf course, Frank.
You could lay up and just play it as a three-shotter. But then again, how many times do you get to play in amongst the Grand Canyon?
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Frank, did you think this was possible? I mean, we used to sit around and you'd imagine, what would it be like to play golf in the Himalayas or in the Grand Canyon? And here we are. I mean, did you think this was even doable?
Well, courtesy of EA Sports now, I now believe everything's possible.
How about the design genius of the EA Sports team?
Well, it only goes to show you what is possible. You imagine, in amongst the Grand Canyon, in amongst the battle scene, all sorts of things. You can put a golf course nowadays anywhere. Just let your imagination run wild.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Collects another birdie with that stroke and goes to 2 under. This is the fourth hole. It is relatively short at 345 yards, but what a wild layout.
It is. This is almost shaped like an L to the right. Very, very sharp dogleg right. Especially when we look above, you can see that big rock pile in the middle there. There's a sliver down that right side. You can play a little pinball and perhaps get to the green that way. But this isn't just about aiming down the left, Rich. You've got to get that right distance off the tee. Otherwise, you can hit it too far, be blocked out, hit it short, blocked out. So for a short hole, very deceptive.
That'll leave him with a good birdie opportunity, only about 10 feet away. That's a good shot. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh, I thought he had that.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
Just a couple of feet. Has it, and he's 2 under par. All right, Frank, let's see what he does.
Yeah, blind tee shot.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
That's a 3rd birdie on the day. Here at the par 5 6th, 625 yards.
You have to take a bite out of the rocky road here, up and over the railway line, and somehow underneath the arches. From there, you're hitting, well, to an island green, you might say, but there's no water. It's just surrounded by rock and canyon.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. This shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Rack up another one.
Now at the par 4 7th hole, this an unusual fairway to say the least, Frank.
It's special. The reason why it's special is because it's shaped like an S. If you play it as a straightaway hole, then you're going to have to stay before that rock crop and then be far enough back that you can at least get over it in a direct line to the green. Otherwise, you're going to need a bit of a cut off the tee, and that would be fairly brave. Easy way, because the hole's not too long, it'd be to lay it up. A more difficult, more enjoyable way is to cut it to the right and try and find a gap.
Frank, it really is an ingenious design here. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par. Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. In for par, and will sit tight at 4 under. Now to the very long par 5 8th hole here at the Canyon. How long, Frank?
Over 700 yards, Rich. I thought at the Olympic Club at the US Open a couple of years back when they made that par 5 700, I thought that was as long as it could be. No, we can even exceed that. Miss the canyon on the left, avoid the rock wall on the right. Well, I don't know if you can reach it for 2, but these boys, if they push the button down and mash it, you just might be one of the first to do it.
Standing on that tee saying, don't hook it, don't hook it. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. You can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects yet another birdie.
So, Frank, it's more than 600 yards, and you would think, well, wait a minute, there's no way this should be a par 4, but because
it
of what
shouldn't be, Rich.
But because of the elevation and the altitude, it's playing, what, in the high 400s, somewhere in there?
It's still downright mean. It is. It's mean.
And take 2 of your best shots to get home. This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
He's hit the green, but his work is by no means finished. A difficult putt coming up from about 25 feet. Well, you can see the golfer is just boiling right now after that miss and a drop shot here at the 9th. So a tester from 4 feet. That puts them at 4 under for the round. So we're ready to start.